March 25, 2026.
Jury finds Meta and Google liable in social media addiction trial.
Lawrence Albert Connor in Virginia Beach, Virginia.
So, someone tell me, does any of this in this video make sense to you? How is it that Meta AI says calling someone mentally defective on posts and in their comments goes against community standards, but when I make a report on it, don't go against community standards. They say we found it. But Google and Meta AI says it goes against community standards, discrimination against mental health. But see, this is why people are suing Meta. It ain't about addiction for Meta or Google. It's their community guidelines having double standards. For a pedophile like Lawrence Albert Connor allowed to ask total strangers' kids for their address, and when that parent gets pissed, says, don't interact with my child, or else such and such is going to happen. The parent calls him mentally defective. But it's okay. It's okay in Mark Zuckerberg's brain and Meta's fucking community guidelines for a child predator, a guy that's acting like a child predator, asking other people's kids that don't fucking know them for their addresses, and it's okay for them to bully people to protect their little diddler session on social media. This is exactly why Meta is being sued, and so is Google. It ain't about addiction. This ain't about kids being addicted. This is about how social media platforms are letting child predators get away with getting nudie pictures from children under the age of 18, around 13 and 14, asking them for their addresses, putting children in harm's fucking way. Mark Zuckerberg was questioned about it and acted like he didn't give a shit. My account keeps getting fucking removed and posts of me talking about this. When it gets reported, it gets removed. But when I report the stranger that interacted with my child calling me mentally defective, discriminating against my mental health, it don't go against the community guidelines. But when I tell them like it is, it goes against community guidelines. What the fuck? No, seriously, what the fuck? What the fuck? So think about this for a minute, YouTube. Think about this, people. Is Lawrence Connor a victim? Because he's sitting there looking for all kinds of witnesses to me being psycho, but I'm finding a bunch of fucking witnesses on my end saying he's a child predator. And Mark Zuckerberg, Meta, Google, they're letting them get away with this. So let's take this into fucking consideration. Social media executives are letting our children all across the world be in danger by child predators. People that should be on the sex offender list, people that are probably on the sex offender list, and these child predators are uniting. Mark Zuckerberg is probably one of the guys that is on the E-Files.
Anyone who could help.
He's right there with Diddy
justice,
Combs,
but does not,
Dan
is
Schneider,
really
and Jeffrey
avoid
Epstein.
Justice instead.
Justice
because he's
demands
letting
witnesses, not
diddlers
bystanders.
ask our children, our queens, our princes that ain't old enough to think for themselves yet, right from wrong and wrong from right, and letting these diddlers ask our children for addresses. America, we need to stand together as parents, and you guys just need to help me sue them for equity. Sue them both for equity in their companies, and sue, and in that lawsuit, make me the fucking running executive, the running CEO, the one that says what fucking community guidelines get the fuck taken down. Because it's obvious that the executives and these bigwigs, they got double standards. They want to let this guy get away with shit and diddle your kids. They want to let guys like him come sit down at the picnic table with your kids that are 13 and 14 with their beer, their alcohol, get them drunk, and talk about sex with them. That's exactly what this is about. So be in mind where I'm going with this. Get on my side.